extra base hits. So the Astros loading up their lineup with righties, including the newest Astro, Nelson Velasquez, and we're underway. But that's the number. That's why we've seen changeups here to start the at-bat with Pena. And Jeremy goes down on a slider. 3-pitch strikeout for Whisenhunt. Quite a way for the 25-year-old lefty to start his night. Now he tried to get him to chase the changeup down and in, and Jordan draws his 83rd walk of the season. 3-2 pitch is lined into left center field. That was the changeup from Whisenhunt. And now he is 8 for 19 on the season against changeups from lefties as Paredes delivers a base hit to left center. Jordan and Paredes on base with a 2-2 pitch to Altuve, and that got him. Wow. He won't have to take his shoe off here in San Francisco. That caught him cleanly, and that'll load up the bases. That one popped up behind first base. Going back is Basabe, and he makes the catch. Walker unable to drive the run in on that pop up for the second out. Everybody will be off with the pitch. And a ground ball to third. Glove there by Koss. His throw is low, but it bounces into the glove of Bryce Eldridge for the final out of the inning. Hunter facing Jung-Hoo Lee to lead things off, and he takes a fastball for a called strike at the top of the zone. Steve Jasinski early on has shown to be with a walkway there in right field. On the ground, off the mound, and Pena's there. How about that?
Nice.
He popped that ball up out of his glove, and it landed in his bare hand. That was a little sleight of hand.
Who in the camera well?
A lot of happiness behind you with that caught foul ball, though. Little tapper to Hunter Brown. Oh, bare hand. Wow. He didn't need the bare hand up, but he's like, look, I'm going to style it up a little bit. A clean first inning. And into left field, Nelson Velasquez with his first chance as an Astro, and he puts it away. That is a clean first inning for Hunter Brown. And hits this ball hard into right field for a base hit. Dalton Varsho has the Astros' second hit of the night. He's a leadoff base runner here in the second. Close to another home run on this road trip. It would have been his fourth. Now he hits a bullet into left field on the next pitch. Varsho's thinking about going first to third. Slight stumble. He's still going, and he gets in there with the slide ahead of the throw by Victor Barracoto.
Just laying off some of these changeups down.
That is a good take. Yainer draws just his 9th walk of the year, but you could tell he wanted to go after that pitch with a sacrifice fly in his first 7. On the ground towards third. They're going to come home. They're going to get the out on Varsho.
What was that?
There was no need for Cavanaugh to make the tag, but he did anyhow. Pena's going to reach on the fielder's choice. Late for the first out. Now Cam Smith with great speed at third. Jordan hits it deep to left field. Back on it goes Barry Cotto. He's going to make the catch. Cam can walk home. He'll score the game's first run. Sacrifice fly by Jordan Alvarez. RBI number 87 on the year for the big man.
6 runs on this road trip.
Isak sends one to right. Jung-Hoo Lee backs up a few steps and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Astros get on the board. Their second straight. This Giants lineup was really Adames 0 for 2. And that's a walk, and you can see Hunter's frustration. Got ahead of Devers. That's a called third strike. 99 at the bottom of the zone for Hunter Brown. That's his first strikeout with some fuel. That's pretty good block by Yainer. His throw not quite in time. He had a shot to get Devers, but his throw was a little bit on the first base side and up. And Pena couldn't get the tag on him. Line drive, left center field. That's the 3rd RBI of the 4 runs scored in this series by the Giants from Drew Gilbert. Former Astro minor leaguer getting it done as he delivers an RBI single to make it a 1-1 game. Basabe tries to bunt. Good bunt. And nobody can do anything about it. Paredes just backhands it with his glove and holds on to the baseball. That'll be a bunt hit for Basabe to put runners on first and second. Contract with the Giants today. This one chopped towards Pena. He'll go to the new second baseman Allen. His turn will not be made. He thought about it, but Kavanaugh was almost on the bag by the time he was about to throw. It was a 2-1 the count to Koss. There goes the runner, and the pitch is a strike. No throw from Yainer. That'll be the first ever stolen base in Drew Kavanaugh's big league career. It's only been up since June 26th. Got him. Brown strikes out Koss to end the inning. The Giants do tie the game on a couple of hits and a leadoff walk. It's a 1-1 game heading to the third. Hayden Wisniewski has joined us from the dugout and put on the headset. First of all, Hayden, thanks for doing this. And secondly, 3 starts in now, Angels, Toronto, and the Giants. And I marvel at your ability.
The arm is different. You know, range of motion's a little different. You know, I have to find a new normal. You know, there's a learning curve that goes to it. I mean,
1-2 the count to Nelson Velasquez as he pops one up. Hayden, we'd love to have you for more than a half inning, but we appreciate the time. Oh, hey. We almost had a little extra time there. Thanks for joining us from the dugout.
Thanks, Hayden.
With a little bit of that purple in their uniforms tonight, they have their City Connects going as Lee sends one to center. Dalton Varsho makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Just a little splash of color in there with the original. Oh man, you got to be kidding me!
Wow! Right off of the first base bag or near it. Cam Smith's throw is just late. Almost got Willie Adames trying to stretch it into a double, but he has his 20.
Going deep into the history.
Little tapper, Hunter Brown off the mound nicely. He is going to tag Eldridge for the out. On the play, Adames moves to third. And down goes Rafael Devers. Strikes out against Hunter Brown to leave a runner on third base.
Yes, way up there.
Dalton Varsho, who singled his first time up, sends this one to pretty deep center. Backing up just shy of the warning track is Drew Gilbert for the first out. Almost hit a home run last time up, just foul before his single. This one skied in the air to right center, playable. Jung-Hoo Lee moves into the gap and puts it away for the second out. 15th ranked prospect on the MLB.com pipeline. Yainer golfs one down the line and left. Long run for Barry Cotto, and he will circle under it and make the catch on the warning track. So a fly out to center, a fly out to right, and a fly out. Some wisdom from the older major league manager. He's got Wash right next to him. How about Hunter Brown striking out Barry Cotto? 4 strikeout for Hunter. Second time Victor has gone down on strikes.
To become a routine. So it's hours, it's days. It could end up being years for you before you really feel like you can't be your best self without doing all the early work and the drills each day. So that was very important with him, with these guys.
Yainer trying to steal a strikeout here for Hunter, and the ABS powered by T-Mobile shows it's a little bit up. Steven Jasinski got the call right.
That's because you're building a fundamental.
Runner was moving, so he'll advance to second. The underhand toss from Hunter Brown, getting out number 2.
But the reason you build that fundamental is when all hell breaks loose in a chaotic.
Kavanaugh bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. Hits this ball hard to center field. That'll be down for a hit, and the Giants have their first lead of the night. Drew Kavanaugh with his 5th major league run batted in makes it a 2-1 game. Gilbert has now scored a run and not did a run. Hits the ball slowly to short. Pena will charge and make the throw to first. It's a high throw, and safe is the call. Walker came off the bag and tried to tag Koss going by. Fastball at the knees. Jung-Hoo Lee is going to challenge. Wasn't received very well by Yainer, and that might have fooled Jung-Hoo Lee.
The call's confirmed. The pitch was a strike. San Francisco has 1 challenge remaining.
Today. Pena gets a chance to make up for that last play. This one right on the money to end the inning. Sharply hit ground ball by Jung-Hoo Lee, and Jeremy makes the play. But 1 run scores on a walk and a single out for Wisenhunt. Jeremy fights that one off to first base. He fires the bat away. Jeremy frustrated with that AB as he is out number 1 in the 5th.
5 pitches in the 4th.
This ball drilled deep to right field. Back goes Jung-Hoo Lee. He's got room, and he'll put it away right in front of the wall. Jordan gave it a ride, but he's out number 2. He's at 4.42, best in the major leagues. This time it's going to be a 2-pitch at bat as he pops one up. Basabe will circle, and he's in trouble. We saw Basabe have trouble with a pop-up when Hayden Wisniewski was on the microphone with us. On the ground, hit the mound. Basabe will flip it to the shortstop. Adames covering, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 5th. One little pop hit that was dropped in.
1981. I'd like to congratulate Terry Poole, who got that one right.
Say what?
Terry Poole texted me.
Come on.
And said, oh, I know who that is. He said, the 80s.
This one drilled to center field. Varsho back at the wall, and that's gone. Bryce Eldridge, number 12 on the year. 21-year-old having himself a nice rookie season. Puts one out against Hunter Brown to make it a 3-1 Giants lead.
He is a large man who creates a lot of leverage with that big swing. And put a charge into that one out to left center. 96 down the middle, and he knew it. Barreled it up at 106.4, and it ended up 423.
And a total of 2 in his last 4 before that home run by Eldridge. And after that home run, you can sense with the body language from Hunter that he's a little frustrated with his outing as he walks Devers. 0-2 on Barracoto. On the ground, Pena. He'll go to Allen for 1. Nick will turn the double play. Hunter Brown gets out of that. Good visit by Josh Miller.
The Astros this season. I hope that the Astros come alive here and don't have to have a similar situation.
Another aggressive attack on Carson Wisenhunt, who was in trouble first time.
Postseason for Winter League, he said. So he's familiar with him and Joe Espada.
Joe knows him from Puerto Rico. Nelson Velasquez who had a chance to challenge a 3-0 pitch. With the bases loaded in the first inning, elected not to. He's going to challenge his first pitch as an Astro here. And he's going to lose his first challenge as an Astro. So now the Astros no longer have it.
That did square him up. That was 110 off the bat.
And now the next pitch way up, and now Dalton Varsho has the unenviable task of walking down to first and joining. And Cam down on strikes, power sinker there to strike out Smith to end the inning. So the Astros fail to score in the 6th. 1 walk, 1 left on. 4 days rest after opening up this road trip in San Diego on Friday. This ball sent to center field. Back on it is Dalton Varsho. He's near the wall and takes a little mini hop just to make sure he secures that. Drew Gilbert, who's putting together this ball into the shallow center. Out goes Allen. In comes Dalton Varsho. Dalton making both plays this inning. There's 2 away.
Bleachers behind Barry Bonds.
Really?
Oh, the worst.
That one off the end of the bat's going to be down. Drew Cavanaugh has his 2nd hit of the game. The stick. Couple of hits. This ball drilled to the left. Back on it goes Nelson Velasquez. He can't make the play. It's over his head and bounces off the wall. Here comes a runner trying to score. The throw by Pena is late. It's now a 4-1 Giants lead. Getting to third on the throw that gets away is Christian Koss. Koss with his 2nd double of the year and his 2nd RBI of the season. Error was in the mix as well to be the 2nd charged error tonight to Jeremy Pena. Quick work by Bennett Sousa. 3-pitch strikeout of Jung-Hoo Lee to get through the 6th, but it's a 4-1. That ball hit into right. Jung-Hoo Lee will make the play for out number 1. Yiner lines out. 2-2 pitch. Nasty slider for a strikeout. His second strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Reed Detmers on July 28th. Doesn't have a home run in August. Another challenge with Jordan at the plate. We mentioned how often catchers want to challenge pitches on Jordan. He was down in the count 0-1, and this one is just going to miss.
Confirm the pitch is a ball. San Francisco's out of challenges.
Both teams out of challenges the rest of the way. Basabe couldn't catch in shallow right field. Almost clips Jordan's foot.
I think he got him.
Did it?
Yeah, the way he's hobbling around.
Oh, got him on the foot. Uh-oh. It's popped up. First baseman Bryce Eldridge in foul territory will put it away for the final out of the inning. Astros fail to score. Hit by pitch. 1-2 the count to Willy Adames leading off the 7th against Bennett Sousa. His ground ball finds a hole in the left field. And Adames has his second hit of the night. Julia. Bats here with a runner on. The runner goes, and the pitch is a strike. The throw by Yainer Diaz. Not handled cleanly by Pena. I'm not sure if it would have mattered either way. Adames has his 5th steal of the year. Swing and a miss. Sousa picks up his second strikeout, getting the first out of this inning. 1 away in the 7th. That one poked into shallow center field. Actually now medium depth. Dalton Varsho making the play. That's the second out of the inning. Last night to make those numbers look a little better. Swing and a miss. Barracoto strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. Good inning for Sousa after he works around a leadoff single, striking out 2 of the last 3 batters he faces. We saw another guy floating out there. How about Nick Allen trying to bid for a hit, but that ball's going to stay up. There's a guy in a kayak who apparently did not do well in his fantasy football league last year, and that was
This ice cold water, that's great. That's, you know, all kinds of fun.
Christian Walker with a little tapper to third. Play made by Christian Koss. One Christian retires the other for the second out. Right on the back railing within a few feet. Oh, look out.
Welcome home.
How about Lamont Wade with a little scalding base hit up the middle. That's the first clean hit, if you will. The Paredes pop-up that fell in was a fluke hit in the 5th. First clean hit. A looper into shallow left center, playable for Drew Gilbert, and he'll make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Blue ball gets his former teammate for the first out of the 8th inning. AJ with a strikeout out of the pen. Really tough road trip. Yankees, Astros, and Brewers on that trip for the Seattle Mariners. This ball hit hard to left. Lamont Wade will play it on a hop. Slavi's Basabe has a 1-out base hit. So Mariners lose 4-1 in New York in the Bronx.
And we were kind of talking about, we played in a situation in the National League West, my first year there in 2005, where
beginning with this weekend homestand against the Mariners. This one a broken back grounder to Christian Walker. Kavanaugh retired for the second out. On the play, Basabe moves to third. Oh, hit well to center. Back goes Varsho, and he will make the play on the warning track. Koss put a good ride into it, but he's out number 3. So the Astros need at least 3 to keep this. Give up a loud foul ball on the first pitch to him, but facing Cam back-to-back nights. This one not going to be a home run. A little tapper in front of the plate. Kavanaugh's throw just in time to beat Cam. Kavanaugh took a little more time on that run on just 5 hits tonight. This ball on the ground to third, backhanded by Christian Koss. His throw across the diamond in time for the second out. Could do it on the ground to Adames. The Giants bounce back with a 4-1 win after blowing a game in the 9th last night to the Astros. Astros now 2-3 on the road trip as they drop this game to San Francisco 4-3. 1 the final score. Astros stay a half game in front of the Texas Rangers in the American League West as the Rangers lost earlier tonight. Astros postgame show will break it all down. Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic, your hosts. It's presented by Whataburger. Julia helping out with interviews in the Astros clubhouse. Postgame show next.